Welcome to Rad2, another daily reader for Reddit. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. Girls don't compliment guys because they're likely to take it non-platonically. Guys take it non-platonically because it happens so infrequently they don't know how to handle it. When I was an awkward loner in 6th grade, one was riding the bus and a cute girl I didn't know very well gazed at me for a second and said super genuinely, almost involuntarily, "You have really nice eyes." That was 18 years ago and I still think about it now and then. Compliments go further than most people think. Same. Except a girl in one of my classes asked if I wanted to go shopping and I looked her dead in their eyes and said, "Why?" By the time I dumb but realized she was inviting me to hang out, I'd ruined it, and I was too awkward, embarrassed in those days to try to set it right. I still feel awful from time to time. When I was an awkward loner in the 6th grade, one was riding the bus and a cute girl I didn't know gazed at me for a second and said super genuinely, "I'm jealous. Your boobs are bigger than mine." I'm a guy. In more positive news, I can recount very vividly every legitimate compliment I've ever gotten on my appearance and demeanor. They really do go far with you. Edit. Since this got way more attention than anticipated, I'd like to leave it on a more positive note. Some of the random compliments I've gotten: "Your eyelashes are way too pretty to wear glasses." "You should stick with contacts." My friend's mom when I was in the 1st grade. A little bit weird to hear as a guy, but arguably the most genuine compliment I've ever gotten: "You are like a shining beacon of optimism." A girl I worked with last year: "You make any chair you sit in feel like a throne." A girl at a convention 6 years ago. Weird. Still not entirely sure what it means, but I appreciated it. "You would be a great cult leader." My sister during a game of snake oil. Also weird but genuinely one of the nicest things she's ever said. "You're a nymph. You're so pretty." A 1st grader at my cousin's school. I had green hair. Most adorable kid ever. Just thought that some compliments were a better way to end the post than insults. When I was at that age I would say, "My boobs are bigger than yours," to some girls. I hate my past. The last compliment I had was after I shaved all my hair off and a woman said I had a nicely shaped head. That was about a year ago. Still holding on to that one. That would have made me super paranoid. Oh, this would look good in my collection. Wife: "The pot roast you made was great. My head did get wet tonight." Girl does the old smile and nod as I walk by her. "Holy crap, guess I'm getting a GF, alright, better clean my bedroom, and I guess I'm not buying that video game this week. I'm gonna need the money for our first date. God, I hope her parents aren't total dicks. God, I hope she doesn't have a dick." Snaps out of it. What the frick? Even better is when the cashier asks paper or plastic and you pick up the pack of condoms. Nod at her and say, "Rubber." Works none of the time. Looked me dead in the face, asked cash or credit, and I jizzed in my pants. "Hey there, you have a cute username." Glad I was here to witness this moment. As a non-attractive dude who is good at cooking, I love the monthly potluck birthday party we do because it's the only time I ever get compliments. Work is like 85% women. We just had January's party today. I made carnitas. Everyone loved my carnitas. I soaked up my monthly compliments like a cactus in a desert rainstorm. That metaphor is really wholesome. I dunno. I never compliment girls out of the blue because say I don't want to make them feel like I hit on them. Because if someone complimented me like that, out of the blue, I'd start wondering about it myself. Don't you guys ever feel uncomplimentable? Well, sometimes I think we just need to say those things when they come to our minds and stop censoring ourselves about how others will perceive it. If some girl has nice eyes and that's what you keep noticing, just find an appropriate moment to chime in with, "I keep noticing you have really nice eyes." I think some forethought into how you approach the compliment is fine. And if he or she is somehow upset or judges you based on a compliment, that's really them just creating more out of some simple words of appreciation. But I don't know. You do you. Edit. Alright, so obviously this isn't some philosophical manifesto to guide your life. I guess to put it plainly, what I meant was to act with honesty regardless with how someone might react to that honesty. This doesn't mean you don't use compassion, empathy, and your general intuition about the situation you find yourself in. You have to listen to the person, his or her face, tone, body language, general demeanor, take into account your relationship with them. Did you just meet? The thing though that I feel we all do, that I feel is a disservice, is that we will withhold pleasantness from each other out of fear of being falsely perceived or judged based on the way they said it. And I feel it sucks that I can't be like her, girl or guy. You beautiful, that's all. You'll need to start looking at your intentions. The keep noticing bit would definitely come off as flirty though. It implies that you've been looking at her eyes on multiple occasions. Where do you normally look when talking to someone? Edit. Y'all are some awkward motherfrickers. Just look at the person you're speaking with and stop over-analyzing it. Just got a compliment, something specific. I like your shoes, or your hair looks nice, like that work well and they're pretty neutral. Yo, you got some nice titties. Specifically the left one. This guy compliments. As a lady person, it depends what the compliment is on. If it's something I done like style, we're all good. Body part, that's a weird thing to say. Going to do my best to leave. But there's also sort of an exception for non-sexual body part compliments if the situation is completely non-threatening. Is hair considered a body part? BC, I'm a dude with long hair, so I can appreciate the effort some of y'all put into your hair, and I'm honestly stunned sometimes. Nice bush. Nailed it. It's always the older women that compliment me. Girls around my age don't say crap, lol. I'm not an ugly, but I'm no male model either. The only compliment I remember getting from someone other than my mom, girlfriends, or now wife was back in college. I was meeting this girl downtown at a fancy bar for some drinks. I parked my car in the parking garage and was walking out of the garage when the lot attendant said to me, "Are you meeting a lucky lady tonight, sweetie?" I look over and it's a 60-something bigger black lady. I tell her yes I am, and she responds with, "Well, it's going to be a great night, don't you worry about it. That shirt looks great on you and you look very handsome tonight." I laugh and tell her thank you. 10 years later and I still think about how it felt to get randomly complimented. Thank you, Anita. Made my night. I get some weird crap some nights. I use fresh water from the men's line at Bath & Body Works. Just to paint the picture for you, I work security at nights and the amount of women that have complimented me on my cologne is oddly high. These compliments range from, "Oh wow, your cologne smells great," to the woman leaning in and widening her nostrils for a huge sniff like a Scooby-Doo cartoon and saying, "MMMMMM." Mostly women older than I. But then I get some weird try to grab my arm as I go down the escalator crap by women my age. WTF is that? I'm not even attractive. Nice try, Bath & Body Works marketing. Picked my wife some flowers one day at work. This was back when we were newlyweds. Well, I get home and give them to her knowing they are her favorite color. Her reaction was, okay, and gave a funny look. It was tough, but figured she didn't like flowers, so I stopped getting her flowers. Years later she asks why I don't get her flowers and I remind her of that incident. She was like, "Oh, I just thought you wanted something and was in a bad mood that day." You responded appropriately, though. Do X get Y result, so stop doing X. Negative reinforcement. You were shown that getting flowers gets you an attitude, so you stop doing that. Seems like a normal response that she inadvertently pushed you towards. I think that's better than repeatedly doing something that only makes you receive negative reactions. Edit. As pointed out, it's actually positive punishment, where negative reinforcement would be the more along the lines of a cessation of nagging when a long-awaited task was finally completed. L. Honestly, the only way to react to this. To be fair, I'm an ugly girl and I have the same reaction, a tiny crush anytime a guy says something nice. Because it happens so rarely, twice in 2018, for example, and I remember both times very clearly. So I think this is less guy-girl split and more attractive-unattractive split. I've complimented guys before and they don't bat an eye, though that could be the whole ugly thing going for me. I think even good-looking guys don't get complimented that often. But I think it has to do with being complimentable and actually having women you hang out with. When I am hanging out with female friends I generally get compliments. Usually on shoes, but also things like, "You look nice today," if I put effort into my appearance that day. When I got on the bus today, a crazy homeless lady said, "I just want to let you know that you're a Really good looking man. Of course I thanked her, but I have no idea how to take it. She's basically the first woman to ever compliment my looks and I'm 37. Girl, I like your new haircut. Guy, she wants my dick. Girl, I want your dick. Guy, she's probably just really friendly. Girl, I like your new haircut. Guy, less than obvious confusion greater than girl, I want your dick. Guy, less than confusion increasing greater than. I see you've been to the front page today, op. Trap, I compliment my bros on their sick gym gains all the time. I guess I'm face freaking Mac tonight. Rules are rules. I'm a guy. Anytime anyone compliments me I just feel good. Unless somebody literally said, hey, I'm into you, that thought won't cross my mind. Several people at work have said a woman in the building next door likes me. But she's never said anything, so I dunno. There's a 90% plus chance that if someone flirted with me I wouldn't recognize it anyhow. That was my first thought when I saw that post on the front page. Too many guys mistake being nice with flirting for randomly complimenting them to be a good idea. A girl on the train called me handsome the other day. I thanked her. She had a cute southern accent. I'm in San Diego. That felt nice. I hate it because it's either a compliment or a flirt because that's how women also flirt. A girl grabbed my arm after a concert and told me, you have really nice arms. All the working out really paid off. I just said thanks, I appreciate it, and she just tagged along. While I was walking out with my buddies expecting me to flirt back or something. I don't know what. You basically have to guess. Or initiate the flirting yourself. No other option. I'm a guy and I get a lot of compliments. I like your haircut. You have pretty eyes. Wow, you're handsome. I blush and say thanks. Not sure what this notion is or who it comes from. Sounds like you miss a lot of casual sex opportunities. I have a girlfriend. Casual sex has never been my thing. I have given it a go. But I feel like casual sex is playing a video game demo. You don't unlock all the features until you truly know someone and are comfortable. Thanks for watching Rad2. Like and subscribe for daily Reddit videos. If you like these videos, check out the original Rad channel.